Welcome, everybody, to Sacred Exchanges with Trees. So with over 20 years of mastery, Dr. Jim and Basia inspire, inform, and offer people big picture ideas that don't fit the mold. We need to start not fitting the mold, such as the two-way street and the sustained life cycle, quote unquote. They're co-authors of 7 books and keynote speakers, Basia and Jim.
Oh, Mayor, thank you so much. Personal. We do have a slideshow and a lot to say, but we want to say that today's topic, sacred exchanges with trees, we've been thinking about that kind of personally for the last couple of days, and we want to share how that is sacred for us. So, Dr. Jim, would you like to go first?
You want me to go first?
Oh,
okay. Put me on the spot. Mayor, thank you for having us. We really appreciate you asking us to talk today. So just a comment. I spent just a quick little thing on my background. Look, I spent 30 years in the ag chemical business before I started doing this. I've been doing this work for 20 years. And I'll keep the story short, but I'll tell you, one day I was walking through a soybean field and I figured there had to be a better way to heal trees and plants. And so that's what got me started on this whole path of healing trees and plants, because I don't just work with trees, I work with crops as well. So, it's about working with the internal functionality of plants, trees, and plants. Conventional people only work on the outside of the trees and plants. They look at what we can do on the outside. Nobody pays any attention to what's going on the inside. And they're a little like people. They have thousands of parts and functions on the inside, and nobody's paying attention to that. So if a tree is traditional tree people, if a tree isn't making enough food for itself, or if it's not uptaking water and nutrients, A, they wouldn't ever know it, and B, they wouldn't know what to do about it, even if they could figure out what was happening for the tree. So what we do is we work with that internal functionality and heal the trees, get that internal functionality back connected inside of the trees so the trees can operate properly. And it's all about each of the trees and the plants and the community of trees and plants reaching their goals, what they want. It's not what I want, it's what they want. And it's our collaboration with them to help them with what they want. And it's us working together in partnership. That's what this is all about.
So my own story, and I've had a lot of sacred exchanges with trees. Oh my gosh, exchanges of energy and information with trees in various mountains, the Adirondacks, the Green and White Mountains, the Blue Ridge in Utah, Colorado, California, and most recently the Swiss Alps. I've had these exchanges of energy and information with amazing single trees, TreLanYa, who you will meet shortly, and the giant sequoias in California, an 800-plus-year-old beech tree in Epping Forest north of London, so many oaks, the great triple oak here in New Jersey, Trendurance, also here in New Jersey, who is a poet, and so many. And I've also had these exchanges with the most pathetic, sick little plants in hotel meeting rooms where we have taught over the years. And the bottom line on it all is they all say to each one, no exceptions, they say that they are in joyous celebration of life. No matter how healthy, no matter how sick, doesn't matter. What they say is they live in this joyous celebration of life. And then more than that, they say from their consciousness, I also commune with the whole plant kingdom. And there is this amazing consciousness of unity. They recognize, they they somehow know that we humans have this individuality thing. But for them, it's always about we first. It's we first, not me. And that is the consciousness that they live in. So it's very clear to me that trees have given us so much, and it's time for humanity to give back to the trees. And I am a champion for this idea whose time has come. I believe its time has come, and that's partnership. It's real, mutual, no nonsense, equal, and collaborative partnership with nature. So that's where we're each coming from, and that's what we're all about. So let's begin. Let's begin our talk. I'm going to share my screen now. Here we go. All right, sacred exchanges with trees, and this is TreLanYa. TreLanYa is a coastal live oak living in the Bay Area of California. And so she's going to be one of the leaders here of our session today. And this, let me get over here. This is Dr. Jim with TreLanYa and me with TreLanYa. So here's our agenda. So today, TreLanYa will lead a meditation facilitated by me. Then Dr. Jim is going to talk about botanically correct and physiologically targeted facts that you can add to your ceremonies or your work with trees. TreLanYa then has a perspective and some directions for us. I would like to lead my 5 steps of connection meditation, which will figure into all of this very importantly. And then we will learn the Sustain Life chant that you can also add to everything that you do with your own trees in parks, etc. So let's begin. Well, we know there is so much more in nature than we can see. And I love Mare's phrase. She always says, the sacred seen and unseen ones.